Yeah. All right, the last game of the day is about to start, and we are going to be playing the Coyotes. But judging from their pants, I think it's basically pretty much all Cora players. Let's see who we have out there to start for Chaos. We have. Okay. It's hard to see until they turn around and I can see their jersey numbers. I don't yet know everybody's skating, but I think that's Sydney out there in center. And we've got that is Amelia with the ring, and she tosses it into the Coyotes' end. And that is Sydney who is skating behind the net, and she's got it. She's moving with speed. Oh, she does a nice little back pass to Myella. And Myella's checking to get that back, and Sydney is there to kind of try to pick up the ring. And that is picked up by Avery. Avery's got the ring, and she's gone in, and she's going to skate behind the net. Oh, Avery still got it. She's looking for a shot. She does a nice shot. Goalie with the save, rebound picked up by her player. And then that is Myella and Amelia who are giving her some trouble there, staying on her. Elle's now come out. So Elle's out, and they're doing another line change, so we'll see who comes on. But the Coyotes have the ring in our end. They do a shot on Callie, and Callie with a rebounds back to the Coyote player. Elle's picked that ring up. She is going to do a nice little pass up into the neutral end, and the Coyote player picked that up in their end. Ooh, that is, who's that? Who's chasing her? But that's Elle right now. Oh, the ring came back into our end, and that is Annabelle out, and she is with, I think she's with Zoe. Or no. The Coyotes got the ring. And there was a little light pass, 6 seconds left on the shot clock. They did a light little shot at Callie, who reset the shot clock. Oh, the ring bounced into the neutral zone, but the Coyotes moved it back into our offensive end. Elle did a little poke check, but the Coyote player picked it back up. She's cycling behind our net. She does a pass to her player. They do a shot, but Callie with the save. Good job, Callie. Callie's looking for someone to toss it to, and she sends it up to Annabelle. Annabelle's got the ring. Elle's there to support. She passes it up to Kay. Kay's got the ring. She's got 3 of them on her, though, and she still makes a pass into the offensive end. Great job, Kay. Elle's there trying to get that back, but the ring is moved up into the neutral zone. Coyotes pick that up, does a light little pass over the blue line. She's skating at our net. She does a shot wide of the net, and Brooke is there to pick that up. She's skating it out. She does a board pass to the side, and that was Brooke who passed that up to trying to get it to Summer. And Coyotes are trying to skate it out of their end. She's looking for an open player, and we've picked that up and sent it back into the offensive end. So the Coyote player's back, and we've got Amelia and Summer out there as forwards. Oh, Coyotes grab that, does a shot just wide of the net on Callie there, and I cannot see who's in the corner. Oh, that is Summer in the corner. Oh, sneaky little pass by, oh, nice. Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice pass by the Coyote player to her player, and she just did a nice little shot above Callie's shoulder that just kind of squeaked in there between her shoulder and the post. It was a nice shot. Good try, Callie. Not a lot you could do there. That goal is the first goal of the game, so it's 1-0 at 11:13 in the first period. Okay, so that is Annabelle with the ring, and she tossed it to Myella. No, sorry, Amelia. And that is Kay with the... Ooh, nice try, Kay. That was a shot that just hit wide, and that is Sydney with the ring. Sydney coming in, and she gets a shot just on the side of the net. Ring is picked up behind the net and being skated out by the Coyote player. Oh, missed pass by them, and it sneaks into our end, and that was Annabelle who sent it back into the neutral zone. The Coyote player picked that up and is trying to move it into our end, which she achieved. But they're doing a pass to her player, who's coming around to the front, does a shot, and hit Callie's shoulder and bounced high up over the net. Ooh. That was a trip. It was. No call there. I don't know who that was, but the Coyote player has the ring. She does a pass to her player who's coming in on the side, and then that was Annabelle who pushed her to the behind the net. She's coming around the other side. Sydney's out there as well. Coyote player with the ring. Good job, Sydney, there. They do a shot, and just wide on the net. The shot clock's about to buzz. 2 seconds. Oh, reset there. Callie sends it to the corner. And that is Eleanor, and who's out there with Sydney and Annabelle. But Coyote with a shot. Oh, just to the far corner. And that's the second goal of the game at 9:28. Alrighty. Lots of time. Let's go Chaos! Woo! Okay, girls must be tired. This is the third game of the day for them. All right, that is Zoe who moved the ring into the offensive end, and that was Charlotte who passed to Elle with a hard shot but high of the net, and the Coyotes have picked up the rebound and are trying to move it out of their end. And they've accomplished that, but their player kind of knocked down, sends it into our end, and then that was Avery who grabbed that ring and passed it into the neutral zone. That was two lines. So the possession comes back to our end, to the Coyote end for Chaos to have, and that is Charlotte in the free pass circle. Let's see. She has Summer and Elle out there with her. That's Summer going into the corner. She's got the ring. She's got two of them on her pretty good. She's looking, ooh, nice try, Summer. She cuts in and gets a shot on net. Goalie's looking for someone to toss to, and that's the 5 count. So possession will go back to us in the free pass circle. Good job, girls, covering, making it hard for the goalie to find somebody. That's Summer who's taking the ring in the free pass circle. And again, she still has Charlotte and Elle out there with her. And, she does a shot just wide of the net. And that is Charlotte who's picked that up. She leaves it for Summer. Summer's got the ring, and she does a shot. Goalie with a save with her shoulder. Rebound went to the corner, and her player picked that up. She's trying to skate it out get it over into the neutral zone. And she sends that up. But that is Zoe who was there and got it back into the neutral zone. Coyotes picked that up and send it into our end. And that is Avery who is skating back to try to get that. So it is Zoe and Avery and Elle out there right now. And Coyotes cycling behind our net. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They do a shot but deflected by defense. And that is Zoe getting some pressure along the boards, but she's working hard. Avery's there to back her up. Okay, loose ring. Coyotes grab that. They do a pass over to their player. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. They're trying to find a lane. Nice check there, and good job, Callie, getting into position. The ring was behind the net, and the Coyotes have picked that up. They're coming back in, trying again. Nice little poke check there by Brooke. Good save by Callie. Ring trying to get out, but it was knocked down by a player. And that was, who was that? That was Amelia who got that out. Good job, Amelia. Player lost her edge and went into boards, but she's okay and got back up. That was Coyote. And that is, I can't tell who that is. Sorry, I'll find out in a second with her jersey. Oh, there we go. That is Amelia, who's out there with Brooke. And behind the net right now, battling, is Maela. All right. Ring all the way back into our end. And Annabelle's there to swoop in and grab that. She's skating behind our net, trying to get it out. She gets that into the neutral zone. Coyote player scooped in and grabbed that. Sends it a board pass to her player, which does a long pass. Ooh, nice stab by the Coyote player. She does a shot on the net, and Callie's right there for the rebound. A kerfuffle there, and that's really hard. That was really hard. The ring bounced out onto the opposite side where all the players, all the defense were, and the forwards on the other team, and Callie, and then ring bounced out to a player who happened to be there for a shot right into the net. Those are really hard. I have a goalie daughter, so I know those ones are tricky. There's 5:57 left in this first period, and the score is 3-0, and I think they've called a timeout. Oh, it is cold in here. I will say that. This is one cold arena. Let's go Chaos! Woo! All right. Let's go Chaos! Woo! I can always tell Annabelle because Annabelle's got the yellow helmet. That makes it easy to spot. And who does she have out there with her? I think she's got Kay and my Eleanor are out there with her, as well as Sydney. But Coyote's moving the ring out of their end, get it into the neutral zone. Looking to pass it up, loose ring there, and that is picked up by Sydney, and she does a board pass over to Eleanor. Eleanor and Sydney battling there. Loose ring, and it's knocked back, and a Coyote player snags that, does a pass into our end, and they take a shot. Great save by Callie. Rebound picked up by Eleanor. Eleanor gets taken down, but moves the ring into the neutral zone, and Sydney's there trying to get it, but she gets knocked down. There's 3 players on her. Good try there, Sydney. The ring gets moved to the opposite end and into our end. Shot made and saved by Callie. Rebound picked up by the Coyote player, and she's coming around the other side. She does a pass to her player, missed, and then Annabelle's there to grab it and move the ring into the neutral zone. And that was Charlotte skating hard for it. Coyotes moving it back into our end. Callie there, good positioning with the save. Annabelle snags that ring. She got 2 of them on her, but she's keeping the ring, and she moves it into the neutral zone. And the ring comes back in. Annabelle's battling at the boards. She gets knocked down. I hope she's okay. I think... It's Annabelle. So they're going to have our trainer come out and take a look. Hopefully Annabelle's okay. Okay, Annabelle's up, and she's being helped off the ice. Hopefully she's doing okay. Oh, I hate it when any player goes down. She looks a little wobbly. I'm thinking Annabelle's out for the remainder of this game. I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Annabelle is leaving the game. Obviously, we really hope she's okay. Alrighty, they're gonna get started up again. But obviously, we all really hope that with a little bit of rest, Annabelle's okay. There is 4:23 left in this first period. Scores 3-0 for the Coyotes, and we have. Let's see who's gonna try to be out there. We've got Elle, and she's with Summer. And I'm not sure, but I'll find out. But Coyotes have the ring. They're skating behind our net. She does a little pass to her player. They do a shot just high of the net, and then that is Avery who's picked that up. She sends it into the neutral zone, and that is that was Eleanor who skated hard for it and got it into the offensive end. Good try there, girls. It was snagged just by a Coyote player, but it was still a good play. They're back in our end looking for an opening. Just a little pass to her player and a shot with Callie with a nice save. Okay, the ring gets tossed into the neutral zone to get it out of our end and gets moved into the offensive end, and that is Eleanor who's Amelia, sorry. That's Amelia with the ring, and she's looking for someone to pass to. Ooh, she sends it over to the side and was trying to find Summer, but the Coyote player picked it up. They're trying to skate it out of their end. Does a nice little pass into the neutral zone for her player. Elle's there to kind of deflect, and she picks that ring up, and she sends it into the neutral zone. Coyotes pick that up, trying to move it back into our end. They do a board pass to the side, and they've picked, their Coyote players picked it up. She's cycling behind our net. Brooke's out there now. She's got Avery and Zoe. Coyote player with the snag. She does a shot to reset the clock, picks up the rebound. She's coming in from the side. She has a pass to her player, And, ooh, tripping. Total tripping. No call there. They were tripping on Coyote onto us. Right in front of the ref, actually. Which, yeah. Anyway, Coyote's still with the ring. And Callie's holding it. 2:21 left in this first period. We're going to do a line change. Oh, and Phil's asked to speak to the ref. I don't think he liked the tripping call that wasn't called, is what I'm assuming. Was it a hit from behind? I thought it would look more. I thought it was a hit from behind. I thought it was tripping. If it was a hit from behind, then that's way worse. A hit from behind is should be an instant 4-minute major. Okay. So, okay. 2:21 left in this first period. We have Charlotte out there with Brooke. That's Mayella. Kay, Mayella, Brooke, Charlotte, and I can't see who Charlotte's defense partner is right now. Eleanor is who's out there. But the Coyotes are cycling. She's coming around with speed. She does a pass to her player. They've picked it up. She's going to pass it back to the same player. She's trying to cut in and take a shot. Callie with the save. Nice job, Callie. Callie tosses the ring. Bounced off Eleanor. Coyote players are battling there. They've picked it up and they're coming in for a shot. They do a little low shot. Callie with the save, and the rebound was picked up by Eleanor. And Eleanor skating it out. Well, skating behind the net, looking to move the ring to the side. Ooh. Oh, they didn't call that. That was Brooke who took it over both sides, but they didn't call that, and Brooke got it to Kay. But the Coyote player just grabbed that back and has moved it into the neutral end. And the loose ring is tossed into our end. And that was Charlotte with a hard skate to get to the ring first. But the Coyote player, she fell and went into the boards pretty hard. Her teammates are helping her up. There was no penalty on that. I think they were both just skating hard, and she kind of lost an edge, but went into the boards. And there's a minute 19 left in this first period, and we've got Sydney out there. We've got also. Let's see who else is out there. Brooke and Kay. So Brooke and Kay and Sydney are out there, and let's see, on defense we've got there we go. Oh, that was Kay battling there, trying to get it back. Coyotes coming in, and that was Zoe pushing her out and around the side. Oh, good. Oh, she does a pass to her player. Nice block by Zoe there. Zoe's picked up that ring. She's looking to move it out. She sends it to the opposite end. It's in the neutral zone, and Coyote players pick that up. They're trying to move it back into our end. She does a little pass to her player, who's going to come in with... Oh, Brooke's there to try to stop her, but she comes in. She's cycling behind our net. They're doing a line change here. That's Sydney out there. Oh, loose ring, but the Coyote player picked that up. She sends a shot wide of the net. I don't know why they reset the clock, because they shouldn't have. That wasn't a reset. It was wide of the net, but they did reset the clock. Anyway, still in our end, and shot just wide of the net. Coyote player picked that up, but our girls are doing everything they can to get that out. That's Summer who grabbed that, and she tosses it into the neutral zone. And there's the end of the first period. Okay, so first period, the score is 3-0 for the Coyotes. Lots of time left for our Chaos team to come back. All right, starting the second period. And we've got Charlotte out there, and she is with Sydney and Kay and Summer. Summer's all the way behind the net. That was to Charlotte, but Eleanor is there to support and grab that ring, and that is Amelia who's battling there. But Coyotes have it in the neutral zone, and they're trying to move it into our end. Oh, the ring just got past our player, and the Coyotes have picked it up behind our net and are cycling. She does a little drop pass to her player with a shot. Ooh, nice save, Callie. Callie with the, ooh. Okay, loose ring. Coyotes have grabbed that. That was a nice save by Callie, though. Ring just fell outside of her crease. Coyote player got it. Sends a shot, and it's just wide of the net. But they picked it up behind her, coming around again. Looking for, oh, good job defense there. Good job defense. And that was Charlotte who sent that over into the Coyotes' end. And they race back to grab it, moving it up into the neutral zone. Little poke by Avery. Good job, Avery. Els with Summer there. Summer's picked up the ring in the offensive end. She's cycling around. She takes a shot and saved by the goalie. Nice try, Summer. Oh, okay, loose ring, and it was snagged by the Coyotes, moved into the neutral zone. And that is Zoe there battling pretty hard with Maella. And let's see, there we go. Maella's got it, and she gives it to Summer. Summer's in the corner battling for it. It's hard to see who's got what right now. Just like 6 players. Coyotes come out with it. And they've moved it into the neutral zone. That's Avery who's grabbed that and tries to put it back into Coyotes' end. Loose ring there into the Coyotes' skates. Els scoops in, and she's trying to grab that. She's got possession of the ring, and she is turning the opposite direction, coming, and she sends that up into the neutral zone. It's going to be 2 lines, and there we go. Oh, I think it was our player touched it first, so it's going to go to center ice with Coyote possession. That's what I think. Oh, no, into our end with Coyote possession. So we have K out there. We've got L. We've got, I think, let's see. Coyote player does a pass over to her player. We've got Eleanor out there as well. Eleanor's trying, battling there to try to get it back into position in the triangle. Coyote player with a shot. Weird bouncing, like weird ring. That was a nice stop by Callie. That was going to be hard. She tosses to the corner, and Els picked that up. Els got 2 of them on her, but she's moved it into the neutral zone. Oh, and that's Maella using some speed to go and try to get that. Coyote players picked that up and is sending it back into the neutral zone. Loose ring picked up by El. Els grabbed that. She's looking to move it up. She does a far to the side pass over to Kay. Kay's trying to get that. The Coyote players moved it back into the neutral zone. They're trying to move it up into our end. All right, they've moved it into our end. She's going to be in the corner battling. Loose ring to the other side, and that's Eleanor who's gone to grab that, and she's looking to move it up. She sends it into the neutral zone. Kay's there trying to get it. Eleanor and Elle have joined her, and Brooks out there as well. Oh, there's a whole kerfuffle. Loose ring, and then that is picked up by Charlotte. And, oops, Charlotte taken down, but she still moves the ring into the offensive end. Good job, Charlotte. Elle's picked that ring up, and she's got it. She's cycling hard. She tries to take a shot, but it's deflected by D, and the Coyotes have picked that up, and they send it into the neutral zone, and that is Zoe who picked that up. And, oh, she just gets checked. But her defense partner is there to grab that and send it in. So Kay's got the ring. Oh, a loose ring there, and the Coyotes are trying to move it out of their end, send it to their player. do a light little pass into our end. And she's going to be pushed behind. She's cycling behind our net. We got Zoe and Avery out there with Brooke. Oh, shot deflected by defense and moved back into the neutral zone. And that is Summer, who's battling there to try to get that ring. And the Coyote coming in. Oh, good try, girls. Good try, Callie. That was really hard. We essentially just kind of had a breakaway, and obviously those are really hard to stop. So the score is 4-0, 10-14 remaining in the game. And girls are definitely battling hard. We've got Charlotte out there with Sydney, Eleanor, and Kay. And I can't tell who's behind. Oh, Mila, I think. But that is Sydney with a shot, just a hard shot, but just high of the net. And then that was picked up by, I believe, Mayala. Yep, and she sends it to Eleanor. And they are all battling pretty hard there. Loose ring. That's Mayala on her, and she's there with Sydney. Oh, good job. Sydney's grabbed that. She's coming around, trying to look for an opening. She leaves that for Kay. Kay leaves it back for Sydney. Sydney's got it. Ooh, she's stopped. She does a little shot. Ooh, good try, girls. Good try. That was really nice movement by the goalie. Mayala's got the ring. She's skating with speed. She does a shot, bouncing ring behind the net, and then that is, I think that's Kay. Or is that Eleanor? That was Eleanor. No, that was Mayala. I'm sorry. Anyway, loose ring, and that is picked up by Kay, and Kay's got it, and she does a shot. Nice save by the goalie with the shoulder, bouncing ring behind the net, and that's picked up by Kay. She's in front of the net, and she does a shot. Ooh, just high of the net. And then that is Sydney, or I think that's Sydney or Summer, but she leaves it for Elle. Elle's got it. Elle's skating behind the net, and she's going in with some speed, and she takes a shot. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Good try, Elle. Summer's out there now, and the ring is being moved into the neutral zone. Coyotes have picked that up. Oh, they send it into their player, and there's nobody there. Great positioning, great job, Callie, on that, and she sends that out. The Coyote player snags that. Callie with a nice save again. She's going to hold the ring. Whew, exciting. Okay, it's 8:08 left in the second period, and score is 4-0 for the Coyotes. We've got Avery out there with Elle, Summer, Amelia. Can't quite see the other D at the moment. Like who's with Avery? Oh, it's Avery and Zoe. Avery and Zoe and Elle are out there. But Coyote cycling with speed. She leaves a back pass for her player. Defense was doing a good job pushing her out. And then that is that was Avery moving the ring into the neutral zone. Summer grabbed that, and she passes it off to Amelia, and Amelia's got the ring. And she's cycling behind the net. She's going to leave that for Summer. Summer's got the ring. Ooh, nice fancy work there by Summer. Good try. But the Coyotes picked that ring up. Our girls are all over her trying to get it. She sends it to the other side. There's a raise. The Coyotes grab that, do a board pass up into our end. She's got that. She's got a shot that's just wide of the net, but picked up by a Coyote behind. Was checked, but then the other Coyote grabbed that. And that's Zoe, who's battling there with Avery behind the net. That's Avery with the ring. Avery's trying to move it out. She tosses it into the neutral zone, and that's Kay who picked that up. Oh, loose ring there. Oh, good job. That's Brooke who's grabbed that. Brooke's got the ring. She's looking for a shot. Ooh, that was a good placement. Just a little bit wide. In the corner, Kay's grabbed that. It's loose ring, goes over the ringette line. The Coyote player looking to move it into the neutral zone. She sends it in, but that's Charlotte there to grab that. And Charlotte sends that back, and that is Maella with a shot. Good try. Coyote goalie is going to hold it. Yeah, this is a new goalie from, they have 2 goalies on this Coyote team. So this is a different goalie than the first period. And there's 6:52 left in the game. Score is 4-0. And we've pulled Callie. But I don't see an extra player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. They have 4 in. That's what's going on. Oh, they were trying to set up the box. And that was Summer who just tossed that back in. And Callie's getting ready to go back. Yep, Callie's back on the ice. She's kind of like midway in case she's going to like skate off. Okay, possession's going to go to us in the free pass circle. So Callie's getting off the ice again so we can have that 4th attacker in the zone. You can see the girls are setting up that box positioning. And so we have Charlotte out there. Ooh, nice try. That was a nice try by Sydney with a shot. She sends it out. There we go. Oh, that's Charlotte with the ring. Charlotte's out there with Amelia. Ooh, that was a good try, girls. Ring deflected behind the net, and that's Summer with a shot deflected by defense. And a high ring tossed into the neutral zone. Bouncing ring. Coyotes pick that up. And Callie, of course, is back in net. Coyote looking to move it into our end. And a knockdown there by a Coyote player with Annabelle. But Charlotte's back up. And that is Sydney who's got the ring. And Amelia, and she moves it up to Summer. And Summer moves it back to Amelia, and Amelia's got the ring, and she's looking for a shot. She does a shot, and the goalie with a save. She's looking to toss it. She finds her player who's looking to move it into the neutral zone. All right, she's going to do a long pass to the side here, and a Coyote's there to snag it. Avery's there to push her to the behind the net, and she's out there with Zoe. And Elle's out there as well. They do a long pass over to her player. Loose ring there. Just bounced over the line. And is flicked back in. And then that is Zoe who's got the ring. She's moved it up and she's found Maella. And Maella tosses it to Elle. Elle's got the ring. Elle's charging the net. She tries to take a shot, but it was deflected by D. And Coyotes have that and are trying to move it out. 4:40 remaining in the game. The Coyote with the ring, and she sends it to the other side for her player. She's trying to move it up. Ring goes into the corner, and her player has picked that up. And Zoe's right there giving her as much trouble as she can. Avery tosses that over the line. Loose ring there, and that is picked up by Maella. Good job, Maella. She tries to move it into, she does move it into neutral zone, but Coyote was there to interrupt that pass. It's come back into our end. Elle's there to interrupt her pass and pick up the loose ring and send it to the other side for a support pass by Zoe. Zoe's got the ring, and she does a nice little toss up to Maella. Maella's got the ring, and she's looking for someone. She does a pass back over to Zoe. Zoe's got the ring, and she's jumped in. Oh, she leaves that for, I think that's Amelia. Nope, for Kay. And now the Coyotes have moved it back into the neutral zone. 3:35 left in the game. I'm trying to move it into our end. Ooh, nice snag. That was a nice snag by Charlotte. Charlotte's got it. She tosses it along the boards up to Amelia, but it's 2. She can't touch it. The Coyote player scoops in and grabs that. She's going to skate with it behind her own net. She's looking to move it into the center ice. And has done that and doing nice little passes to each other. Ring bounces loose to the slide. Coyote player's there to grab that. She leaves it for her player. who gets a little shot off, but it was wide of the net. And she tries to do a reset at the side of the net. Callie with a high toss. And that is, that was Eleanor who's trying to get that. This looks like Brooke. Yep, that's Brooke with the ring. Oh, she does a toss to the side, but, oh, yay, Summers grabbed that. Summer looking to pass. Oh, she passes it over to Brooke. Brooke's got the ring in the Coyote end. Oh, she does a little shot, but just high of the net. And Summer's there to pick that ring up. She's coming around the other side. Oh, almost. Oh, and then a shot by Amelia there. Okay, but the Coyotes have picked that up and moved it into the center ice. 2:06 left in this game. She's going to find her player, but Zoe's there to try to help. And shot on Callie, rebounded and picked up by the Coyote player. She's coming around the other side. She leaves it for her player. Sydney, Zoe, and Avery are out there right now. Nice little shot on Callie. Callie saved that. And then now Kay's got it, and she's trying to move it into neutral zone. Myella skates for that and grabs that. Ooh, she's getting checked pretty hard, but she comes out with it. She sends it over the line, and that is Sydney battling really hard, and the whistle's blown. Good try, though, girls. 1:28 left in the game. And the score is 4-0. It pulled Callie. So they're going to go 4 in. And who do we have out there? We have Sydney with the ring. She does a shot, and it bounces wide. Myella's picked that up. Oh, there's a pretty big kerfuffle there, and that's Kay with the ring. Kay's got it. Ooh, she tries to go in. Sydney's picked that up. She's skating around the back of the net with Seed. Oh, ooh, she gets stopped by D, but good try there. And the ring's moved into the neutral zone. Coyotes sending it into our end. They do a shot. Ooh, just hit the post there. Picked up and sent back into the neutral zone. Coyotes have moved back into our end. That is Zoe who's giving that forward a hard time. Good job, Zoe. And Sydney's there to try to back her up, and we've got Avery out there as well. We only have 28 seconds left in the game. Elle's out there now. And Sydney's jumped out, and Elle's jumped in. And, oh, there's a shot just above Callie's head into the top corner. With 17.1 seconds left in the game, that makes the score 5-0. Good try, ladies. They must be tired. I couldn't do it. There's no way I could do any of this. I think they're playing awesome. 3 games. They gotta be just beat. That's Eleanor with the ring. And she's looking for someone to pass to. She sends it into the own zone, but blocked by a Coyote player and tossed. It's going to be 2 lines, so she can't touch it. Oh, she shouldn't have been able to touch it. That doesn't matter. There's the game. Good try, girls. And that's all she wrote for today's games. I think that is the next game's the Capital Classic. There's not an exhibition game between now and then, I don't think. I don't think there's another game between this and the Capital Classic that's happening on June 5th and 6th and 7th weekend. So yeah, we'll see you then.